Hello friends, welcome to my channel The Indian. Today we will be discussing about the controversy surrounding the electronic voting machines and the second part of Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra, which is now rechristened as Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra. Can electronic voting machines be hacked? This is the question that comes up during every elections. And as India gears up for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the opposition parties are calling for returning to the original ballot papers. Political parties have always been vocal about the alleged tampering of electronic voting machines. This question has again cropped up with the activists and senior advocates from several organizations on Friday demonstrating at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. They raised questions about the discrepancies that allegedly surfaced with regard to electronic voting machines and demanded a return to ballot paper. It may be recalled that hundreds of Aam Aadmi Party workers have demonstrated outside the Election Commission headquarters in New Delhi on December 26, 2019 and alleged that the manipulation of electronic voting machines was killing democracy. The participants appealed to all the political parties and the citizens of the country to recognize the threats posed by manipulation of EVMs that could compromise a free and fair election. Here is a report from Siddhika Khan, our political correspondent.
Electronic voting machines have always been the bone of contention between the winning and losing sides in India. In the world, about 120 countries practice democracy and hold one or the other type of elections. Of these, only about 25 nations use electronic voting machines to elect their governments. This shows that the EVM is obviously not the dominant choice across the nation for recording votes in elections. Even the Bharatiya Janata Party has questioned the credibility of these machines when it was in opposition way back in 2009. BJP leader L.K. Advani, who was the leader of opposition at that time, had demanded the reintroduction of ballot papers for the assembly elections in Maharashtra and 3 other states. That was the first time a mainstream political party had questioned EVMs. We should revert to ballot papers unless the Election Commission is able to ensure that EVMs are foolproof and every possibility of their malfunctioning is taken care of, Advani had told the Indian Express newspaper. Then, in India, EVMs were introduced first time in the general election in Kerala in May 1982. However, the absence of a specific law prescribing its use led to the Supreme Court striking down that election. In 1989, the Parliament amended the Representations of the People Act 1951 to create a provision for the use of EVMs in the elections. A general consensus of its introduction could be reached only in 1998, and these were used in 25 legislative assembly constituencies spread across the 3 states of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Delhi. Its use was further expanded in 1999 to 45 parliamentary constituencies, and later, in February 2000, to 45 assembly constituencies of the Haryana Assembly elections. In the state assembly elections held in May 2001 in the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Puducherry, and West Bengal, the EVMs were used in all the assembly constituencies. Since then, for every state assembly election, the Commission has used the EVMs. In 2004, in the general election to the Lok Sabha, more than 1 million EVMs were used in all 543 parliamentary constituencies in the country.
Meanwhile, the Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra pooh-poohed the allegations and said that there is no question of any kind of tampering in electronic voting machines. Talking to media persons, Mr. Chandra said that EVMs are being used for continuously since 2004 during elections. According to him, after the completion of voting process, the EVMs are sealed in the presence of political party agents and kept in the strong room amidst tight security. He also clarified that no old EVM can be taken out from the strong room. One hopes that this may bring an end to this controversy. The first part of the Bharat Jodo Yatra began on 7th September from Kanyakumari and covered 14 states, culminating in Jammu and Kashmir, spanning a distance of 4,000 kilometers.
भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा 14 तारीख को शुरू करनी है और राहुल गांधी जी के नेतृत्व में ये भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा मणिपुर इम्फाल से शुरू होगी और नागालैंड, आसाम, अरुणाचल प्रदेश होते हुए ये देश के 15 राज्यों से जुड़ जाएगी। ऐसा गुजरते मुंबई तक हम पहुंच जाएंगे।
Over the course of about 136 days. The second part of the yatra, now rechristened as Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra, will cover 15 states which have 356 Lok Sabha seats, which accounts for approximately 65% of the entire parliamentary seats in India.
बराबरी का हक, रोजगार का हक, सम्मान का हक। इस बार न्याय हो के रहेगा, हर कमजोर को हक मिल के रहेगा। 14 जनवरी से भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा मणिपुर से ऊपर तक।
During the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the Bharatiya Janata Party had won 236 out of these 356 seats. The 66-day Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra will cover 6,200 meters and start on January 14 from Imphal, the capital of Manipur. It may be recalled that Manipur has been reeling under sectarian clashes over the last 6 months. The yatra will culminate at Mumbai in Maharashtra.
आज से कई सालों बाद जब देश में इतिहास पर चर्चा की जाएगी तो भारत जोड़ो यात्रा बिना ये अधूरी होगी। राहुल जी की 4000 किलोमीटर लंबी ये यात्रा देश के इतिहास में एक मील का पत्थर साबित हुई। यात्रा में राहुल गांधी ने एक संदेश दिया जो अब एक मूल मंत्र बन चुका है, डरो मत।
डरो मत, किसी चीज से डरो मत। मैं नरेंद्र मोदी की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं आरएसएस की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ। जिंदगी में किसी चीज से डरो मत, कभी नहीं डरो।
इस संदेश ने देश की आम जनता पर असर डालना शुरू कर दिया है। लोग सरकार से सवाल पूछने लगे हैं। अब शासन प्रशासन के डराने से नहीं डरते, लोग सवाल पूछते हैं। जब मणिपुर चल रहा था तो पीएम मोदी अमेरिका में ठहाके लगा रहे थे, रात्रि भोज की दावत कर रहे थे। लोगों ने उनसे सवाल पूछा। इन दिनों जब देश भयावह बाढ़ की चपेट में है तो पीएम मोदी फ्रांस में गड़बड़ियां कर रहे हैं, शायद राफेल का कर्ज चुकाने में है, मगर लोग उनसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। जब टमाटर 150 रुपए पार है, अदरक मिर्च आम आदमी की पहुंच से बाहर है, तो देश की जनता इस बेलगाम महंगाई पर पीएम मोदी से सवाल पूछ रही है। जिन सवाल
The Congress expects to reap gains from this yatra during the parliamentary polls in April-May.